First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. At the plate, Michael Franco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first.
Center fielder. Angel Pagan.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And now this is swung on and missed, and Pagan is a strikeout victim here. One away.
Batting second.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Morales is there for it. 1 out. Standing in, Michael Saunders. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Andres Blanco. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Howie Kendrick would be next. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hopped up. Franco is there for it. 1 away. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Carlos Beltran will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Howie Kendrick. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Fielder, Howie
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Tommy Joseph. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cameron Rupp. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now to the plate, Nori Aoki. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hellickson steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Blanco onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Aoki ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Cesar Hernandez goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Skied into straightaway right. Aoki is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. Here's Michael Saunders now. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Blanco. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Digging in to try it again, Howie Kendrick hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off. Well, that's a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Stepping up to the plate, Angel Pagan. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. He popped out in his first trip.
Carlos Santana.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in standing. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A cold strike on the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing it.
Right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tommy Joseph. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
How about it?
Settling in now, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pagan has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Kendrys Morales.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a liner. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting.
In now, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Called strike 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. At the plate, Ben Zobrist hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Kendrick is there. And the inning is over. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. To third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Here's Nori Aoki. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Blanco will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pelixon's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 5.
First offering
Michael
on its way.
Saunders.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Blanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is under it. 2 down. Here's Howie Kendrick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning.
It's time for the tradition.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Francisco.
First delivery to him on the way. This is flared out towards second. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in now, Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Kendrys Morales comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Pelixon steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Striding in once again, Tommy Joseph. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor into shallow center. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. At the plate, Cameron Rupp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Morales in foul ground, and no one will get this one. This is skied out toward right. Aoki is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tap. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Hector Neris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Time called here as
your attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Indians.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Here's Nori Aoki. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lonnie Chisenhall would come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch on its way. Angel Pagan is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Zobrist is digging for home. Oh, and he misses it. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Thus far.
Ramirez.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Andrew Miller will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Andrew Miller. This change for the Indians. Now playing right field, number 41, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Line to the right side. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Third baseman
into the box 7, now, Michael Franco. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Designated hitter.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Michael Saunders is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that misses 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Again, he sends it out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
The shortstop, number 12.
Antonio Bastardo enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one in the extra innings. Slapped hard the opposite way. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. Digging in, Carlos Santana. The winning run is at first base. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Kendrys Morales checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Saunders is going to get there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Eric Gonzalez has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit to short. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Andres Blanco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Shortstop, Andres Blanco.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Howie Kendrick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Tommy Joseph stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Settling in now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He went down on strikes last time up.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Brandon Geyer will get the call.
Number 6, Brandon Geyer.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Ready for another chance? Cameron Rupp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Santana. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Odubel Herrera goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready once again, Angel Pagan. 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Thus far.
Center fielder, Angel Pagan.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slide. That time. The 0-1 pitch towards second, and this is taken for the out. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. At the plate, Maikel Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Zach McAllister gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 34, Zach McAllister.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Freddie Galvis.
First delivery to him on the way. Freddie Galvis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Michael Saunders. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Standing in, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip.
Catcher, Carlos Santana.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. He's set and the pitch. Kendrys Morales is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Ready with another 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Blanco comes up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the hard-working left-hander Sean Burnett. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, Zobrist looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Howie Kendrick, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pagan has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Philadelphia.
In now, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Morales is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Guyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Blanco fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. On the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in, Francisco Lindor, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joseph ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Guyer on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Maikel Franco looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Pereira heads for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And over to third now is the runner. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Michael Saunders. Now been a really tough. Cody Allen is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Shortstop.
Stepping in, Andres Blanco. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's grounded foul. Another 2-2 offering. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in, Kendrys Morales. He was a ground out victim last time up. Joaquin Benoit is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Joaquin Benoit.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
So he got him swinging. Kendrys Morales is dealt with for the first. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at. That ball down in the zone, double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Gonzalez becomes out number 2 this inning. As Dribble Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound, Jeremy Hellickson. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.